We asked him how he felt about being honored. He said, "They're treating me like I'm dead." Very terrible, very wonderful and terrible, I think is what he said. Behind the bright orange bar, mixing beer with 7-Up. The different smile was just like a magazine that had constellations the size of a cup. I didn't know the faces on the shining walls of that tiny auto grill, as my secret dreams were drowned by engines climbing up that hill. Spectacular, but beauty, she was a blonde but her roots were black, with a soul like a flowers that are going to grass on the side of the railroad tracks. The silence was somewhat broken by the claws of the chimera. I was stirring in my glass, smoke wings drifting. Fingerprints on the machine that pumped the gas. In a mirrored soda fountain, I saw her cherub features glow. And me, I was starting to slowly feel so absolutely low. Shy, put some money in an old jukebox. Well, I felt like Robert Ryan in a house of bamboo, made by 20th century fox. Didn't want to say what a fool would say, but a fool I was starting to be. So I pointed to the picture of a Hindu god on a tin can of Indian tea. And I played games instead of saying I would love to talk with you. Your presence calls my heart to action, but I'm unsure of what to do. Can you feel this melancholy? Hear this dark, unholy sound when everything explodes here, darling. Let's not be afraid. The stardust kept on winding its way through the big giving neon haze that killed all the clatter of the uptight unsaid words. And me, some surprises made the whole thing seem surprisingly absurd. As it always happens, everything inside of me changed. The pink plastic curtains stopped reflecting the light that made this little place so cool and strange. The road started coming, so I paid the bills. I saw her eyes looked a little less bright. I left $1 on the counter and I drove off into what would soon be mine.